So I've had a few dreams like that. Usually the second time around I have that dream, I focus in on the little details.
Okay.
So building on what the first time I've had that dream, building on to that, so I can know.
So like the missing plots a little bit. Okay.
A little bit, yeah.
Turning into something that the audience want to watch, you know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now it's making me think like Willy Wonka. Like was that like a dream, like a kid's dream, like going to a chocolate factory and wanting a golden ticket? Yeah.
When they make stuff like that,
they
it's gotta be.
Think about all the movies. It's kind of like the imagination goes like far like beyond. It's like making me think because it kind of does feel like a dream watching those movies and then see it in reality in movie theaters.
You know, Adventure Time.
Yeah,
there's no way somebody either he wasn't sober when he wrote that, or he was fast asleep. There's no way. There's no way. It's like shows like that.
I'm curious. I'm sure you talk to other directors. What is their process of their like how do they create their stories?
So unlike most directors, so usually the directors I talk to, they usually have a storyboard at hand. They know the scene by scene. And so I've kind of incorporated that a little bit into my scripts,
right?
Thinking about how to write and then direct, that. It's helped me be quicker at writing my scripts.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes the first draft takes a good bit. I love to just jump from script to script,
right?
And so because of how big my imagination is, and so just having that storyboard and having the scenes in my mind hammered down, learning from other directors, has helped me a whole lot.
What is this whole kind of storyboard thing? Is this like a plan of attack or something, or?
Yeah. So usually, it'd be like the big ideas of like a scene.
Mm-hmm.
Like they'll start the scene, like the script starts here, and then the next scene, there'll be smaller scenes. It's kind of like a what is it? It's like just like one of those, like a presentation. It's like a PowerPoint almost.
Okay.
Yeah, all right.
But there's usually photos. There could be photos in the storyboard, or
is it kind of like a comic book?
Kind of
like how there's like scenes that you can see and there's like description of like the people talking or description of what's going on.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like a step by step of the story, not necessarily dialogue, but
right.
Where the story's going.
Yeah, they kind of put you in that world in the first place for you to kind of get those details that you can then eventually write in. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Do
Okay.
people like ever proofread your like stories, like the dream ones that you do?
I love sharing my first drafts.
Right.
As for the dream, when I first write them down, I haven't shared any of those. That I keep those ideas to myself.
Mm-hmm. Until you like feel ready.
Yeah. When I make them into a script, then I'll share. But I always love sharing my first draft because I just love seeing the work of people's minds working through the story.
Yeah.
Right.
Their reaction to your new work. I'll ask you this: have you ever gotten any awesome, amazing plots you just came up with, the storyline you just came up with, you brought to somebody for them to review, and they're just like, they either don't understand it or they just don't fuck with it?
Or make changes to it, to be
honest.
honest.
Oh yeah, like, no, I think we should change this and this, and you think that you actually shouldn't change that.
Yeah, I would say my upcoming film Clementine, in its first draft, I would say the earlier part of the scripts was well received by the person I shared it with, but the ending was like rough, and so I kept on thinking about how to rewrite the ending and stuff like that. I took their recommendations and I'm like, how can I make this better? And now that and then it came through, I made it a lot more simpler than it needed to be.